Welcome to JMW's Inside Man YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Now, my guest is Alison Parry. Alison is a partner at JMW and specialises in contentious probate matters. So, Alison, I've seen a case in the media recently where an estate is being challenged. Can you just give me an idea of what's happened, please?
Yeah, what's happened? It was a lady who was diagnosed with terminal cancer who was in a hospice, and she had made a will, and that will had left her £10 million estate distributed between her partner, some family relations and charity, effectively 6 separate shares, and her partner got 1/6 of the estate. She then, over the next few weeks, subsequently married her partner and then passed away quite soon thereafter. So the marriage actually revoked the will that she'd made, and she'd obviously made it at a time when she knew she was going to pass away, and that those were her last wishes. So the marriage revoked that, and unfortunately that meant that she died intestate, and her estate passed according to the rules of intestacy rather than her wishes.
I just want to focus on that about a marriage revoking a will, because not everybody will know that, Alison.
No, I think, I mean, it's it's a really significant fact, but it's actually not that widely known. And I think it's a law that's been around for many, many years. And I think in past times, probably it worked on the basis that, sort of going back a number of years, you'd have a very traditional scenario generally with people. They might meet, get married, buy a house, sort out their affairs and make a will. But actually society's changed quite a lot over that time. And now people might do things in a different order, for example, and they might make a will at an earlier stage in time from when they get married. And at the point at which they're getting married, obviously they're not thinking about death. They're not thinking about making a will. They're probably not even hugely thinking about their future finances. And so they don't really give it consideration at that time, get married, and that revokes their previous plans. And the other sort of major thing that's changed with society is there's a lot of second marriages as well. So you might have done it all properly on the first occasion, ticked all the boxes. Maybe even if you've had a divorce, you've made a new will at that point because you know your circumstances have changed. But then if you were to get remarried at a later stage, obviously you need to be considering your position again at that point. So it's a little bit outdated, but as you say, not many people are aware of it.
And not necessarily the people involved in this, but more generally, somebody may think, well, I've got a will in place, it's fine. They've subsequently got married, and you've just explained, you know, the consequences of that. Does more awareness need to be raised about this then?
Yeah, I think it does now. And I think sort of we as lawyers have a bit of a responsibility to try and raise that. There's a lot of cases past my desk now where this is becoming more of an issue, and because it's leaving obviously unintended consequences, but also sometimes quite unfair consequences as well. We just try and raise awareness as much as possible while we sort of bide time until the law might change in this respect.
Thank you for your insight, Alison. If you'd like to contact JMW solicitors, you can email insideman@jmw.co.uk or call 0161 82 81 999. Please also subscribe to the JMW Inside Man YouTube channel for the latest legal news, hints and tips. I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.